ladies and gentlemen, it's a tremendous privilege to stand here for the fourth time, returned as the Member of Parliament for Brent North. Immediately I want to thank what has been a quite fantastic team from Kieran O'Keefe, my agent, various past agents who've returned to help with the campaign, all of my close aides, and of course my own family who have been here with me throughout these past weeks, working so hard. Without you, it certainly would not have been possible. Thank you so much. I also want to thank all of you who have worked around the clock for the Council as returning officers, as agents on the polling station. All of you have worked counting through the night to make sure that this operation has reached its conclusion now. It's been a tremendous amount of work that we've put in, and I know that I speak for all the candidates when I say how deeply grateful to you all, to you we are for that. This has been, in many respects, an extraordinary campaign nationally. And I think the talk that there has been in the media over the past few hours, talk that there has focused on the number of seats that each party has got and on what might then be done with it, has actually missed the point. The point is simply this, that actually 1 million more members of the British public have been engaged in this election than last time. That is a quite staggering figure, that more people have been energised to come out and vote in our democracy, queuing outside of our polling stations. And I'm delighted that the efficiency of the operation here in Brent meant that nobody, as far as we know, was prevented from voting in that way. But of course, the fact that those people have voted in such phenomenal numbers means that we must take account of what they have said. And it seems to me that what is being said by the British electorate is quite clear. They have absolutely rejected the far right and the BNP, and for that we must all cheer. And though nationally the Conservative Party may have won the largest number of seats, it is equally clear that the British electorate as a whole are deeply distrustful still of the right wing of British politics, and they fear a Conservative Party that is in itself divided between an old and a new guard. There is then the overwhelming majority of the British electorate that has said very clearly that an endeavour that was engaged on first some 15 years ago to recreate the centre of British politics in the centre-left is the most important message that the electorate has given to us over this past 24 hours. That is something that I think is of tremendous importance for the future of this country. But let us be clear the truth, and we must be truthful in the Labour Party. This has not been an endorsement of this Labour administration. And we as the Labour Party must think very hard and very clearly about how we reform that centre of British politics. I absolutely reject any notion that we should do that in conjunction with a Liberal Party that is facing one way on one doorstep and another way on another. I believe that we have to take time when a relationship goes sour, as the Labour Party has with the British electorate. We must not rush headlong into another love affair. We must regroup, we must establish firmly what this Labour movement of ours stands for, and we must then form the core of that new centre-left ground in British politics. Thank you very much.